Hi, folks. We're back. We'll see how it goes this time around.
Well, wait a second.
We have no viewers at the moment. We're live.
Oh, we
We're
are.
dropping frames like crazy. I don't know why.
Oh,
Oh, we're in the red. We're supposed to be in the green. There's orange in between.
oh, okay.
And
Well,
we're dropping like frames like crazy. It's just getting worse and worse and worse.
oh my. Okay, so
Windows didn't update. Windows didn't update while we were gone.
oh, okay.
Things are screwy.
Okay, folks. So there's a window update that we don't have, which is why there's a few glitches, but we're going to soldier through, aren't we? We're going to try to anyway.
We continue to drop frames. Since the 3 minutes we've been on air, we've dropped 46% of frames at this point.
Okay, can everybody hear me and make me out? Okay, so
YouTube is saying there's not enough video to maintain smooth streaming.
okay, folks, we're going to try one more time here. Are we still live? Can you hear me?
No, YouTube's buffering. There's not enough stream going there. It's I don't know. Can you keep talking?
Okay. Um, so they can hear me. I'm freezing. I'm cutting out.
Yep.
Yes, I hear you. Okay.
You are freezing. You are cutting out. Non-stop.
Okay. How long would it take to do the update?
No, it didn't update.
Oh, it did an update.
It didn't update while we were on vacation.
Oh, okay.
So this update messed something up.
Okay.
And I didn't find out about it until now because we just got home from vacation and I just turned the system on.
Yes. Yes. And no, I do not intend to use Facebook, period. Okay.
I don't know.
Alexa, all about, different retrogrades. But basically, what this card is telling me is that some of the universal forces in general have turned positively. I think maybe we just came out of, a serious retrograde of some sort. Anybody who is familiar with astrology, tell us what just happened, because it says that that we're coming into a more fortunate cycle in general. So that's nice to know. Maybe this is the time for you for everyone out there to start something new if they feel like it. All right, so
they can hear you, but you keep freezing and you keep breaking up, so they cannot hear you continuously.
Oh dear. Okay. I really, 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 really hate it to. Okay, so far okay. So we're going to try and get through these questions, folks, and I'm sorry if you don't see or hear everything, but let's just move on. Now this is a current events question about. I'm assuming this is a shooting in Colorado, another shooting in Colorado, another shooting in the States. Okay, in the middle is justice. First off, there's all this heartbreak. And that's just a continual cycle. And that it is being fueled by money. So this is definitely being fueled by money, but know that within the next couple of years or so, they are going to put more gun legislation out there. But these cards are telling me that this is not a quick or simple problem to solve, basically because you've got all this gun money here. So eventually, the Supreme Court will step in and do what they need to do. But until that happens, you're still going to get that happening. Not much you can do when there's just an endless supply of money. It's very, very frustrating. Okay, so Joanne, and welcome, Joanne. It's nice to see you. Joanne wants to know, will I get approved for the apartment I viewed yesterday? Well, congratulations, Joanne. I feel like this is going to lead you someplace positive. I get a bright, sunny feeling about this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Joanne's apartment. How will that turn out? A little more than you were willing to pay. So the very first thing that the cards are telling me is you're going to have to open up your pocket a little wider to get this apartment, but you pretty much well know it. Yes, you do. You do know it. But you are ready for this. I think that there's this feeling that there might be a little self-doubt, but I think that you really are. You really will be able to budget it. And so don't worry about the money. But it is going to be more, and you are going to be more, have to be more careful about the money. It looks like I feel like there's some delays about moving time. There's a lot of healing done here, but the cards do assure you right off the hop that even though it's more, you will be able to afford it. And I do see this is giving me a time of, it's giving me a time of 8, which I don't understand because it feels like 8 weeks, and that's a bit of a long time. Okay, and Mary Ann would like to know why your landlord wants you to move out all of a sudden. Well, that's an interesting question, isn't it, Mary Ann? Let's see. Ooh, that card kind of wanted to jump out, so we're just going to put it aside and do a quick 3-card spread. Mary Ann, why does the landlord want her to move out? So again, we apologize for the video freezing, and we'll continue as long as we can because we know this is a very special time for us, and we know it's a special time for you too. So we really do want to be there for you. Well, the long and the short of it is it's not about the money. She wants to rent your apartment out to a family member. I'm not sure whether she's being upfront and honest about it because it feels like it starts out with a lie. And so that makes me wonder whether it's actually a family member or whether it's just a friend she wants to pawn off as a family member. Because this is why your suspicions are up. It's because it starts out based on a lie, but actually she does want it for somebody within her family. It's either physical family or someone who's very close to her, like family. And it's really not about the money, but just feels a little manipulative because it starts out with a lie. So then the side note there. Okay, you have the Five of Coins, but it's Five of Coins reversed. And the Five of Coins is usually about being on the outside looking in. This is being on the inside looking out, which is a better place to be. And it tells me that somebody will, you will get a tip about a new place that is within your budget from a friend or a family member or a close associate. So, yes, she wants you to move out, but there is another apartment out there for you. Okay. And we have Jess Winder, who wants to know, what are John's intentions with me this month? And we both have both Capricorn Sun. Oh, I'm not an astrologer. I've got a winking knowledge of it, but that's about it. But I do read the tarot and a few other things. Okay, so let's see. Jess Winder and Johan. Well, it does sound suspiciously like one of the pick five, but I'll let you get away with it because everybody has waited so patiently. Okay, so the intentions. He does want to move forward with the relationship. He's kind of in protection mode because he doesn't want to break up. So he's right now his intentions, he wants to please you. So he must have rubbed you the wrong way a little bit because he for some reason thinks he made you a little bit mad. He's not quite ready to commit or settle down. He doesn't want to break up, but it's like he's not quite ready to put down roots, although he feels like that might be a potential in the relationship. It kind of makes me wonder if maybe Johan has commitment issues. All right, hi Donna. And Donna is looking for a message from her mom. And let's see. And I have the pendulum out. Okay, so she's showing me like a green garden in that. It makes me feel like I'm not sure what the issue of the garden is there, but she's around you very much. That pendulum is very, very active. Okay. So there's still this idea of the spring and things growing, and she's showing me a garden. I think she's trying to tell you that you might have another grandchild soon. Okay. So let's see what else we have. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm cutting out Joanne. So Stardust C says, "Hi Queen, I have a new coworker. Well, I like her a lot and consider her my friend, but how does she feel about me?" Oh yeah. I have a new coworker and her name is Veronica. And you like Veronica, but you want to know how she feels about you. Okay. Is she a good coworker? All right. Oh. All right. It looks like Veronica is coming to where you're at from a difficult situation. So I think she might have her guard up a little bit because things have gone bad for her before. But she will be a good coworker. This is somebody that you can work with. And you've got the 3 around you, which is a card of more, and it's a card of it's one of the goddess cards, completion on the physical level. So you'll work very, very well together and be a productive team. And Marcy's back. Oh wow, I'm way behind. Okay, so right now High Priestess and I think he's looked at StreamYard before, and we appreciate the suggestion. Right now, I know that this week we'll be doing some reprogramming and readjusting, and retweaking. Okay, so
Seriously, folks, there's no need for me to switch to anything or platforms, providers, apps, or anything like that. Windows didn't update. It messed things up. Thank you, Microsoft.
yeah,
You can all stop your armchair technology sleuthing.
yeah, he'll go in there and he'll readjust the settings. It'll work like always next week. But for right now, we'll grin and bear it. Okay. So Stardust C, yes, I did get to your question. And Suzanne says November 24th is an important day. You're meeting with a few online. How will it go? All right, November 24th. All right. Suzanne and November 24th. So I want to see the rest of them because the very first thing it says is that you start out that meeting at a disadvantage, which concerns me. Oh, okay, but you managed to charm them. Good for you. Okay, you start at a disadvantage. You do show well at that meeting. You do leave a good impression. But the Six of Swords tells me that it's not going to move forward quickly and they may choose somebody else. But that Ace of Swords is telling me that this is something worthwhile. So if this doesn't lead directly to an opportunity, it'll lead to another lead. If that makes sense. All right. So I do want to say a few things. I would like everybody to visit our website, SallyDiane.com. I have a number of there's biography, there's stuff about me, and I put my upcoming events there. I've also recently uploaded some of my essays, and there's one in particular on meditation, and I would strongly recommend that some of you give it a try, especially those of you who plan on taking any of my classes in the future, because those are the basic exercises that I would like my students to be able to do even before we get started. Also, remember to like and subscribe. Anybody who wants to see me in person, call the Spa Near the Tracks at 519 271 272 1293. Sorry about that. 519 272 1293. Okay, and I can read anybody from anywhere in the world on Facebook video, and all you have to do is send me an email to thequeenofboogabooga@gmail.com, and we'll set up an appointment for your video reading. You know what time it is?
Time to keep answering questions.
It is.
Yeah, with the amount of freezing you're doing, what's the point of doing a pick 3?
Okay. All right, so Now, Basic Lover, who says, does my ex-husband have his family spy on me? Some of them, the rest are sick of them. So eventually they'll all back off. And eventually they'll all get tired of hearing him go on about it. You weren't that bad on him. And they're not that much on his side. You see, they don't really have a good opinion of him. And quite a few people in his family already think that he's made some poor choices. So he must have been the one that screwed up. Okay. Thank you, Marcy. Yes, if your question disappeared, just retype it. Okay. And we are sorry for the technical difficulties. We have some settings that need to be adjusted, and once that happens, everything will be just fine. Unfortunately, we were out of town, and we just got here too late to realize that Windows had done an update, and everything's wrong now.
And tomorrow I'm going to Staples to get the magic Fix-It button.
Oh, I love that button.
Yeah. It comes with an accessory.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, a 24-ounce hammer.
Awesome. All right. And Cindy, well, Rainbow wants Chris's intentions toward me good, and I think that would be the pick 5. But to be honest, I think that you've asked about Chris before, Rainbow, and I think this young man is dragging his feet. Yeah. He's talking a good game. He's talking about the future. He's talking about commitment, but he's kind of being a bit irresponsible right now. And so it's all like, when I grow up. You've waited too long for this guy. I know you got a hook in your heart, but it might be time to work on getting that hook out of your heart, Rainbow. All right. So Cindy's question disappeared, but she wanted to know if there are any weddings or babies in 2023. Ooh, weddings and babies for Chris. 2023. Both really good reasons for a family party. Always exciting. Yes, there's 2 weddings, 1 baby, and it's a boy. And I think he's a fire sign.
Should switch back to the overhead camera.
Okay. Joss Winder, you said Johan, not John. I'm sorry that I got that wrong. Johan. Right, Johan. So, Shivani says, ma'am, in pieces in my love. Okay, so Shivani is looking for a reconciliation. Oh, excuse me, a reunion. And anybody who watches me knows I always remind people that reconciliations very rarely work because the underlying problems are not fixed.
Yes, but a reunion and a reconciliation are two different things.
I will grant you that, and you are correct. But then again, he gets 5 of Swords right off the hop. So the 5 of Swords is kind of a nasty card, talking about emotional hurt done just intentionally. There's this cruel edge to this card. So I know this whole situation has been very hurtful, whatever's going on. And it's made you lose your grounding and maybe your faith in certain people. See where it goes. Now the Nine of Cups, even when it's reversed, can be kind of an optimistic card. And I get the feeling that, yes, there can be a bit of a reunion here, but make sure that you keep your expectations realistic. And as far as the hurt and that's something to deal with. Because I think that in the long run, ultimately, there's some issues here that you'll have trouble getting past. Although there is a path in front of you, it's a bit clouded by that. So Cynthia wants to know about getting a reading, which is oh no, Shivani, not during the show. Not during the show. Those the full readings that I offer either online or at the spa near the tracks are paid readings. But this hour I just come and give y'all a little bit of a sample and spend some time with you. Okay, so Cynthia, I would be happy to pull a few cards. Let's see what Cynthia needs to know. What does Cynthia needs to know? Cynthia needs to know is this. First off, you've got a new beginning in front of you. And things have already started unfolding, so that's positive. Another ace. There's this idea that you might be a little back and forth in the area of love, but you're still in the midst of a new beginning and there's a lot of passion around you. So anything short term, if there's any falling out, know that will be healed as well. Yes. I would say you've got a new beginning. It might be 2 steps forward and 1 step back for a couple of months, but by the time spring rolls around, it looks like your life is headed in a good direction. And that 3 of Wands is also telling me, Cindy, that there are some unexpected opportunities coming your way, but they feel deserved. So this might be rewards that you were expecting a while ago that are coming to you. All right. Okay, Shivani, I already did that.
Stardust wants to know about psychic development classes online.
Online? Okay. So I haven't put together any yet, but that's a good idea.
That would probably be something along the lines of Zoom.
A Zoom, yeah. I could put together.
It's going to require a bit of reworking on our part.
Oh yeah,
because we are so used to doing it live and in person, and yeah, it's going to be a bit of an adjustment.
Yeah, but I could maybe do a 3 or 4 hour class, and I would be happy to do that. Of course, it would be a paid class. How many people would be interested in that? Let me know. Send an email to the Queen of Ooga Booga at gmail.com if you would be interested in taking a psychic development class online. And if I get enough people that are interested, we'll put one together. That's a good idea.
All right. Lindita.
Hi, Lindita.
What are my husband's sister's intentions of me? Oh, look at that. There's a real life Reddit story.
Run, hide. Okay, your sister-in-law's intentions. It actually just feels like a Reddit story, doesn't it? Okay, but let's see what the cards have to say. Let me be fair here. Well, it starts out good. Ooh, she's competitive. Ooh, she's very competitive, and I think that what I'm seeing here, these two cards together, she's got like a little bit of a jealous underbelly, and she's fine as long as she's better at whatever than you. Like baking, she's fine with your baking as long as hers is a little bit better. She's fine with your house as long as hers is a little bit better. With her, everything's got to be a little bit better. So her intentions, she loves you as long as you make her look good. I think that the producer is right. You got a Reddit story there. Okay, Michelle Weaver, can you see for my two granddaughters? Ooh, two granddaughters. That's so nice. Let's see how her granddaughters are doing. We'll just give the cards a little bit of a shuffle. And 2 cards. Granddaughter 1 and granddaughter 2. They're doing just fine. It's not showing the age, although it is showing that one's a baby. And there's this idea of being skilled, whatever a baby can be skilled at. The younger granddaughter, I'm kind of sorting it out, but I'm assuming that she's the baby. So I'm assuming that you're the young woman, although maybe your granddaughter's the young woman. But right now, at this stage in her life, it looks like she's putting to get things together quite nicely. Whether that's learning the alphabet, learning phonics, or whether that's getting ready to go to university, she's putting the appropriate things together for her life at this stage in her life. Just because there's a baby in the card, I'm assuming she's young. Especially since the older grandchild, even though he's got these 6-pack and that, I still get a feeling that we're looking at an adolescent. So we're looking at somebody who's getting getting the signs of adulthood. And the older granddaughter has got a good opportunity coming ahead. Whatever it is, there's this idea of honor and award. So your granddaughters do just great. You raised your child well, and your child is raising their child well. Okay. Let's see, where am I? Okay, so we already did Cynthia. Stardust C says, hey, Queen. Yeah, we got there. Michelle Weber. Oh, here we go. I'm at Christy. Hi, Sally. I have a feeling I won't be treated fairly with my divorce. Oh, my God. Oh, divorces stink. They really stink. You know, the divorces are so hard and so stressful that divorces are actually worse than a bad relationship, save for this one fact. There's an end to the divorce. You know, when it's a divorce, there is going to be a date when it's over. So I'm really sorry that you're going through that, but it will be over. Anyhow, let's pull a few cards. And I see that we are. We're getting close to the end here. All right. Christy's divorce. And you never get treated fairly if you're perceived as being the path of least resistance. And you're right. You're right. It's like whoever the squeaky wheel is getting the grease. And right now you're not the craziest one. They're just trying to calm down the crazy one. Yeah. I think your ex is making a lot of mess, and it's about the money. Must be children involved or something, because there's money and property. All right, so it is going to be difficult. Fight back. Don't accept unfair treatment. So yeah, this is a time to show them that you got a shiny new spine. Stand up to it. Don't take no for an answer, and don't give unless he does. Be just as difficult as the other side. That's just the fact of it in divorce. You can never be the easygoing one, because the easygoing one always gets steamrolled. So, and it gives me a 3, and I really feel like this is March, but it's also pointing out that it benefits you, resource wise, money wise, to be the bigger pain in the butt. So be the bigger pain in the butt, and know you're not going to get fair treatment. So be the squeaky wheel, the squeakier wheel.
And our next question comes from Shell. Please take a peek into my career path.
Okay, Shell's career path. You got it. Looks like you're moving forward. Got it looks like you're developing and maturing well. And it looks like you've got support, and you've got you've got people who admire your work every step of the way. So it does look like you found a path with a ladder in front of you. Oh yeah, yeah. Career-wise, that there is a man involved here, which just reads as the boss, but it says that you're the kind of person that the bosses like, and that does not mean you're a brown noser, because bosses don't like the brown nosers. The bosses like the people who produce, and you produce. So yeah, you're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path. Don't engage the negative people. There's always going to be negative people. They throw their toxicity into a situation, but if you throw it back at them, then you become part of the problem, just like they are. So don't get involved with negative people. Avoid them like a plague, and do not engage. Do not engage. Do not engage.
All right. Well, we've got a few minutes left, so why don't we do that pick 3 now?
All right.
The stream has been a bit more stable.
Good. And we'll have it fixed next week, folks. So we're sorry for the freezing and the restarting. Whoops. Yeah, time to do the pick 3. These cards really want to talk here. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Oh, wait a second. What am I doing here? I'm sorry,
I don't know
folks.
what you're doing either.
It's like we've had a long weekend. Oh, but we did miss driving through the snow squalls. Although as we started coming in, we had to drive through some ditches there. Once we got out in the country, some of those fields, all that snow almost looked like fog because the wind was blowing it up so much.
Yeah, it turned out to be nothing but snow devils.
Yeah.
Red Cardinal, can you retype your question, please? We had some technical difficulties, and it might have got missed.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I think Red Cardinal was asking about anyhow. Yeah, just ask your question again, Red Cardinal, and we will answer right after the pick 3. The cards are definitely telling me, get on with it. Okay, Manson. That was an inside joke, folks. All right, so this is a reading for everybody. This is a pick 3, so pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. Here's card 1, card 2, and card 3. So which card did you pick for this week? Did you pick card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? If you pick card number 1, then your card for this week is the Queen of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Wands reversed is kind of warning. It's saying don't give away your power. Don't let somebody come in and take over your projects, your conversations, or whatever. Just defend yourself. Do not give away your power. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your card this week is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands upright. And the Knight of Wands upright talks about grabbing the opportunities that are in front of you. And this is without hesitation. The Knight of Wands is fiery. He doesn't wait for permission. When he sees an opportunity, he grabs it. And this is your week to grab the opportunities that are right in front of you. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your card for this week is the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins reversed. And the Queen of Coins reversed is warning you against people who will waste your money. So this week, don't automatically agree to offers that are made to you. Negotiate, dicker a better deal. Don't let somebody else waste your money. Okay. And that was your pick 3 for this week. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Well,
I know I do have more
Red
questions.
Cardinals questions.
I do know we have more questions.
Will D visit me next month for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, I'm going to just put some more cards there. So I don't remember exactly the answer, but I do remember the question. You've got the 2 of Cups, so yes. Yes. You have the 4 of Swords. Yes, yes. Oh, I remember this. Okay, so yes, D will visit you. It will be nice. It will be nice. It will be a healing experience. It feels like it. The only thing of it is that afterwards there's adventure. Well, okay. So you have love, activity, adventure. So yes, D is going to come. I'm not sure it's permanent, but it is fun. Okay.
Woo! Now that the dog's awake again.
Did you wake him up?
Oh, he's sound asleep.
Yeah, our dog was out in the country.
Yeah, playing with a Saint Bernard all weekend. He came home muddy and tired.
And full of drool.
Full of drool.
Full of drool.
Oh my.
Oh, so anybody who would like a reading from me, just call the spa near the tracks at 519-272-1293. Also, if you don't live in Stratford and you want an in-person reading, I can do a reading on Facebook video. Just send me an email to thequeenofoogaboga@gmail.com. And as always, visit our website, sallydiane.com.
That's it. That's all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great week.